So this module is called Don't Hit It in the Water and relates to the battle every player faces with the golf course designer. In this case, it's Pete Dye, who's the designer at the Sawgrass Country Club. And of course, we're featuring the 17th, the Island Green hole, where Pete Dye is armed with the course designer's favorite element, which is water. This is Russell Knox on the tee.
We've got two wind indicators here, one down at ground level, it's the wind on the tee, and then another up high at the apex where the ball would be as it.
What I'm not keen on here is Russell has taken his first look, seems settled, approaches the ball. Then he comes to take a second look and he's on the move when he takes his second look. Now, obviously, I'm not sure what his second look is for or at, but he's not taking it from what appears to be a position of stillness. So I'm not sure how clear his target picture is.
Approaches the green, and right about now, it's about as close as it's been all day. Very similar with the two. Russell Knox, tee shot on the way. Oh, and that's short. All right, now.
This is his second.
Oh my, that's a shank. He decided to re-tee, that's a shank.
So he's now shanked his second shot. And you begin to sense that his target on the green is getting smaller, and the water is getting bigger. The course designer is winning the mental battle.
Oh, man.
This hole will make you do things you don't do anywhere else.
Johnny Miller, this hole will make you do things you do not do anywhere else. Why? Simply because of how the water gets into your target, into your projection, into your image, and into your focus. If you let it.
Johnny, this guy is number 3 on the PGA Tour in greens hit in regulation. This is his expertise. Now his 5th.
The shot after a shank is the hardest shot in golf.
That one's heavy. That one's heavy. Seemingly.
So at this point, I believe his process is becoming completely scrambled. He has no sense of certainty that his ball is going to land anywhere close to his target. I'm also not certain how clear he is about his target right now, because the water is getting bigger, his target is getting smaller. And the key and trick in a situation like this is to magnify your target and minimize the water. So in other words, if you have a target, let's say 10 feet around the pin, make that target brighter and fill it with light, white light, yellow light. In other words, magnify that target. So for your golf brain, this is so clear as to where you're hitting the ball. Make the target clearer and clearer and clearer, whilst at the same time, minimalize the water in size, almost like reduce it in size with your eyes. Because don't forget, your brain can become magnetized by the water. It's a magnetic element. Look how we like to gaze out at the sea or at a lake. It has a magnetic property. So you have to really train your brain in a water-based hole to focus on a very clear, magnified target, minimalizing the water, maximizing your target.
There's some player every year who just fills the meltdown pressure at 17 where there's nowhere to hide, and Russell Knox would love to hide somewhere right now.
From the side view, and not even close.
So that's a great point. There's nowhere to hide. Everyone's watching you. which means A, you need to manage your breathing, and making sure your breathing is slowing down your nervous system and slowing down your brain, which by now is starting to get out of control because it has no sense of certainty about where the ball is going. And you have to have complete trust in your process, having been mentally prepared. My advice to any player playing this hole is to make sure you've mentally prepared the hole in advance through visualization, but also have a visualization in place if you happen to land in the water. It's not your intention to land in the water, but as an exigency of dealing with every eventuality, you've mentally visualized how you will deal with it, how calm you will remain, how you'll reset and recommit to your target, recognizing why you've gone in the water, probably because you've not fully committed to your shot for fear of going in the water.
It's absolutely amazing, Johnny. I mean, the length of shot, the size of the target. If it weren't for all that water around there, the guys would never miss the green.
You're right. It's just, that is brutal though there.
And the microscope that you're in there, you're just in this fishbowl where you just know that everybody on the mounds in this gigantic amphitheater is just watching you.
Wow. I feel for him.
And you know they're watching you, waiting to make a mistake. So the fear of making the mistake becomes magnified. The audience are non-critical information. Spectators are non-critical information. The water is non-critical information. The only critical information is your target and your swing feel, your mental picture of ball flight, and your commitment to the shot. The course designer has won the battle by making the water critical information.